Wow, fixed. Oh, no, it's back. I bet you that's because I got it right next to this power supply break. Yeah, that was it. I had the power supply break away too close to the console. Making a lot of EMF. Ah. Oh no, it's back. Okay, so that is our first tested 4-switcher. We're going to go through all the 4-switchers. So let's get our next 4-switcher. So this one's good. I'd like to point out that we're not testing. These probably will all test good. They were this is from a collector. Let me see. Are you hearing me okay? Yep, you are. So here's our first one. This is the first 4-switcher. Like I was trying to say last night in the VOD, or in the previous stream, before I got rudely interrupted by power outages over and over again. The 4-switcher powers through the RF port, which is a terrible design and usually modified. So we will most likely be modifying these to no longer need the power supply box to power everything. Oh man, that was in there. That also meant that they made the RF cable thick as hell because it's carrying voltage as well as the RF signal. Made the RF signal really noisy too. Okay, so over there, we got one right here. It's a 4-switcher, right? Yep. Oh, this is my modded one. That's my modded one. Here's that button I was looking for the other day. This is a 4-switcher. Oh my god, and there's controllers in it. We got 2 more controllers to test. That felt a little heavy. So game goes here. Our power adapter goes here. Turns on. Let's give it Qbert. Boots Qbert. Let's make sure the port works. Let's get our mic back on us. Ah. No! The directions on this are so hard to hit. Anyways, okay, that does work. Let's try the 2 controllers that are in it. First controller. And I cannot jump. These side buttons never work, by the way. These side buttons, I've done, this is now, what is this? Controller 13? Yeah, this is the 13th controller. Some of them start button works. None of the fire buttons on the side work. Yeah, 14. Oh! No way. You gotta push really hard. But it does work. I'll sell these. So these two get added to our controller bin. This is another fine working console. This is what I love about ATARI. Hey, it's great being an ATARI repairman. The shit never breaks. The shit just never breaks. Makes it real easy. Makes it real freaking easy. Okay, that's another one good. Let's do this one that was in the box. And the box is mostly roached, but, you know, this is a 2-switcher. No, it's not. Why is the cable so thin? Huh. Usually these RF cables are really thick if they're going into the adapter. This one's not. Find that odd. Well, it is working though. Hey, booted Qbert. Ah. This is going to be a really quick night if we keep this up. We're not going to have to fix a single one. That's another working 5200. This one did not have controllers in it. Last one did, so we're going to check that from now on. Okay. This one ain't got no screws in it. Ain't got no gas in it. Let's find out why it ain't got no screws in it. I don't know why it ain't got no screws in it. Because it works fine. Hey, Ismail. Hey, you were the guy making the pierogies last night, right? Or I got even fucked up with somebody else? Yes? No? I don't remember. Welcome back. We shouldn't have power outages tonight. I'm hoping. ATARI Johnson. Yes. I thought you called me something else yesterday. It was ATARI something. I don't think it was Johnson. I thought it was something else. Maybe I'm tripping. Ah! The fire buttons don't work, and it's not the fire button's fault. Because this is a good working controller. We don't... Our port is missing a pin. That would do it. So we got... Player 1 port damage. Let's see, if we play... Well, if we go into player 2, which doesn't look like it has port damage, we turn this on, and we hit 2 on here. Maybe player 1 has to set up how many players there are. 2. Hitting 2. And then we let player 1 die. Still says player 1. Alright, let's see if player 1... Maybe he has to lose all his lives before player 2 gets a chance. That sounds pretty fucking dumb, if true, but... Maybe it's a different button on the keypad to... Huh. Well, that is something we got to fix on this one. Player 1 port is damaged. He's missing a pin. All the other ports are fine on him. That's our first thing we actually got to fix. I think I got one of these boards laying around too. I used to, I know that. I used to. I don't know what I did with it. Don't know what I did with it. Should just have a couple more to do. Whoa! This one's dirty. What happened to you, bud? This guy's got a story to tell. Alright, he doesn't want to turn off. There he goes. That button's a little finicky. We'll have to mess with that. Huh. Did this controller go bad on me? Like, what's going on here? Let's try the Waco. Yeah, we're gonna get the power button to work again now. There we go. So, let's try a different controller and see if it's the controller's fault. Because this is now the second console in a row that we couldn't jump. Now, the first one did obviously have a fault. So, we're gonna try the Waco and see if it's the controller's fault. Man, this guy, it's a tough. No, it's not. It's the console's fault. It's funny that it would go up. It'll go front left. If I do this one. So this one's got sticky power button. Controller fire. Intermittent. We gotta try that with another one that's good, which I got one. Did I have it? No, I pulled it. It wasn't sitting there. Yeah. This is the 4 switcher I've been McFucking with for some time because I fucked it up. So we need our friend, the RC, or yeah, you, because this is gonna go in like that. And then we're done with this. This will actually plug in back here. Power button doesn't want to work. Hubert is on now. It's weird that the power button didn't work on this. Weird. This is a good working console. It's just the colors are kind of McFucked up. Let me show you. So, and I know why they're McFucked up. It's because this is one of the first ones I ever did, and I messed up the power when I plugged it in. Let's see if this looks okay. Honestly, that looks fine. Oh, I do have to plug the controller in for the controller to work. I just don't know why the power button don't work on this, but I guess you just... Yeah, see how Pac-Man's a little purple when he should be a little... Oh yeah, it's because it wants the Waco. Come on, Waco. Is the Waco being dumb now? Or is it this console? Oh, that Waco connector is like not all the way in. Maybe that helps. No, it still wants to go left really bad. Let's try it with just the controller. So I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to put him in. Oh yeah, it plays fine. Well, it's fine as this controller can. It really sucks. Okay, our Waco's just messed up then. No. But this one I composite modded. Here, I'll show you. So, this is a 4-switcher, and the 4-switchers usually get power through the RF port, right? So this one, we've taken out that connection to the RF port. We've installed a capacitor. We've installed a composite modulator, or to take the RF signal and modulate or unmodulate it to whatever it needs to be for composite. And then our composite signal comes over here and comes out on the expansion bay, which I'm pretty sure this expansion was never used in the ATARI board, so it's fine to use it for your composite mod. And this is a pretty gross console. It's missing the front plate, it's missing the back plate, which means it's probably one I'm going to keep because no one's going to buy it like this in this condition, but I don't care. So this is the one that sits on my shelf and maybe gets played once a year. So, because if it's worth money to a collector, I sell it. Because I tell myself over and over again, I'm not a collector. I don't want to collect. I want to refurbish. Okay, that's our modded one. I think we've done all the consoles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 total. Let's get one of the 2 switchers back. I want to test something else on these. I might sell the 2 switchers as is and mod the 4 switchers, because the 4 switchers are the ones that definitely need a mod from the get-go, because you don't want to be having to use this thing. So I might as well composite mod them while I'm at it, I guess. Okay. Next thing I want to test, last thing I want to test actually, is these giant controllers. I don't know what the best game for these is, just a trackball. Probably Centipede. So let me grab Centipede. Trying to think what games use Centipede, or what games use the trackball. And there's at least 2 that I know of from arcades. Mic. And that's Centipede and Missile Command. Those both use trackballs, so we're gonna plug him in. We're gonna boot up Centipede. We're going to show you guys the game. Oh, it looks good, don't it? Oh, it's because it's on the wrong thing. Right? Yeah, there it is. Centipede. Enter at your own risk, Sierra.
I know. I just want to make a guess appearance.
You're going to make me echo.
Oh.
Look at that. Is that the hell of a controller?
This whole thing's a controller?
Yes, this is the controller.
Jesus Christ.
I already died. So you wanted to play Centipede? Damn, they're coming at. This is a lot harder than the arcade version.
It's cold down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Oh, good.
I just want to let you know our session went well.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Game over. What other games can I try this with? This one. I wonder if it has bearings like the,
ATARI football?
yeah. I assume it does, but this is probably a lot cheaper. These are probably like plastic or something. Let's try Missile Command. That's another trackball game I know of.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I can't even see the missiles. Wait, I lost a base? Oh, no, I didn't. I was all 6 of them.
Here's what I see.
Nice.
But you see this. You see the comments the same time that, at like a different time than I see.
Yeah. Okay, Sierra, there's another one of these back there. Hand it to me.
Which one? Over here?
Yeah, I only have 2 of them. So we'll see if that one works too.
I finished your controllers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They did do it okay?
Yeah.
Where are you putting that at?
It works better than the regular ones because it has like a ton of grit on it.
Yeah. Okay, sick. See ya. Thank you. I'll pack that up before I go to bed. Okay. Let's try our other one now. Oh, this one feels a million times better than the other one. Oh yeah, this one's really nice. Haha. Okay, let's see if it feels better on this one too. Oh yeah. Man, that spider's hard to dodge, man. This trackball makes it, don't make it easy. Yeah, now they start multiplying because I'm taking too damn long. Damn. Oh my god, how'd they get down there so fast? I want that to kill me. Something kill me. There we go. I wanted to go to player 2. Assuming player 2 is on the player 2 port. No? Oh no, player 1's just on player... Player 2's just still on the player 1 port. I guess you just hand them the controller. Okay, so both these trackballs work fine. This one wasn't played a lot. This one was. This probably just needs greased. They probably both need a good grease. They both need a good clean. So we'll tear those apart at a later date and clean and put the plastic bits in the ultrasonic. Thankfully, Atari made these black, so they don't need retro-brighted or anything like that. So we'll give these tape. It says they work. And my masking rips down the side. Cheap ass masking tape. It's like the middle school tape, man. There we go. Check. And check. Okay. All right. That is all the controllers and consoles tested for functionality. Let's see what we need to get now. So we need to buy membrane kits for sure for a lot of these controllers. Controllers I need membrane kits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 controllers. 13 controllers, which is every single controller. Not one of them worked out of the box. That should tell you something, man. These things sucked for issues like that. Now, I'm debating if I want to do composite mods on the two switchers or not. I am debating. I have what? I have 3 kits right here. And I'm pretty sure I have more out in the barn. RF to composite kits, ATARI ones. I had a lot of them at one time. I had a lot of them. I bought a bunch of them on AliExpress like 5 years ago. Anyways, all these consoles work though. So, let's see. Oh, that's still plugged in. Okay, Sierra, send me what one you want, or what the location is. And I'll get it. I'm sure with points it's like pretty cheap, so. Which way are you wrapped around this chair? There we go. We might be doing a little pickup cleanup here for a minute. And then, because now we got all of the 5200s tested. We only have 2 really that don't work, or that have something wrong with them. One is just a issue with the controller port missing a pin, which we might just steal. get this out of here. Sierra, answer your phone! Like, I know you're right there. The neighbor's about to be at the front door. He wants to give us something. Yeah. He just said he's coming over, so I don't know if he's leaving right this second, but it'll be soonly, I imagine. Alright, bye-bye. Okay. There's our 5200 tester game. Is this our 800 home computer one? Yeah, is that cool or what? Put it under this cam. 800 home computer dust cover. Yeah, that's fucking cool. We got the box. It's a Roach, but we got a box for the trackball controller. That's pretty cool too. Put these up here on the wall. There's the Super Loop. Just looking for it. It's just up there on the wall. Okay. You can put these in here too. Don't need those right this second. Does anyone know why they sell you the cheapest little plastic things for those? My God. We could recap that Xbox. Okay. I gotta use the restroom. Give me 5 seconds and I will be right back. I need a BRB screen. Maybe I figure that out soon. I'm back. I still don't know what we're gonna do. This is a full PS2, ain't it? Let's get this guy out of here. This guy's... What's wrong with this guy? Pretty sure we put a new laser in him and he still doesn't want to read discs. But let's find out. He's missing his top, which wasn't sitting next to him. But... Oh well. Oh, it's back there. I see it. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't had gingerbread cookie in so long. You gonna try it? Wow, look at it.
It's beautiful.
It's soft too.
What am I hearing right now?
My God. Mmm. It's so good.
Yeah, good.
Man. That was they made gingerbread. It's crazy. I love gingerbread.
Yeah. Angry, do you want the, I'm trying to figure out why this one was on the floor. I do need... Yeah, we already did all the Ataris. And they all worked. As well as the trackball controllers. The question is, Angry, do you want the modded 5200? This is the one with the composite mod. It's missing this front panel here. Other than that, it's complete. Even got the door for the thing and everything. So we have 13 controllers that need redone for the 5200. Not a single one of them worked fully. Some buttons worked, other buttons worked, but none of them fully worked. 2 things did fully work. I do, well, I have other ones that have the panel, and I think somewhere I have just a broken panel that came off. Yeah. I don't even know if this went to this console, but I do have a panel that's pretty busted up. You can see this here. This camera's better. Let me get you. You can see this corner's busted, and this one's cracked right here. But I do have that. However that goes on there. Like that, I don't know. I'm trying to get some of this junk out of here. Junk. Got a lot of junk. I have a bunch of absolutely obliterated PS2s in the graveyard. We could probably Frankenstein one of these PS2s to have a working PS2, because this is a brand new laser and it still won't read discs. This is one we calibrated in a previous stream. Still won't read discs. What else can we work on tonight? Oh, we can do some soldering tonight. We can steal parts. This is so this one, it is a brand new KHS 400C that we got. And it spins the disc. Oh, now it just won't spin at all. Well, it did spin the disc. Now it won't. That's an interesting development. So if I turn it off, let's turn it completely off, and wait, and turn it on. Huh. Weird. It's if you go back like 10 minutes in this video, the first time I turned it on, it spun the disc and tried to read it for like a few seconds. Anyways, let me see what parts I got. Oh yeah, here we go. Bad motherboard. Okay, let me get a motherboard. Okay, here I got two motherboards. One of them's mostly complete. Needs a power. Ooh, it's trying to fall out. Oh, the disk drive. I'd like to see if it at least boots. If it boots, then I'd install it. So let's get a power supply so I can test this one. Let's take the game out of it. Put this over here. Okay. I just want to see if this at least will boot. There we go. Is that the one we need? Yeah. What did I want to show you, Angry? Oh, I know what I want to show you. One of your fave consoles right here. It is a good one, ain't it? PS2. One of the longest running consoles there is, right? They made these things forever. Alright, so that's just my regular composite cable. I can go up there. And then we can take this. What is this we brought with us? We didn't mean to bring that. And that can go in there, and that can go in there. Okay. So that will connect to the stream. Okay, we got the power supply installed. Yeah. Oh, we also need a power button, no? For sure do. We for sure do. I had one sitting over here. Here it is. Yep. So how are we going to install that in this console's current state? Can we get lucky and just like poke it on in there? without having to take the whole damn thing apart. These were put in my dead pile. Huh. Interesting, Yank. You teach me something every stream. Every stream. Let's see if I can get this to go in. Alright, it's in there. Is it in there good enough? Guess we're about to find out. Yeah, it is. No, you're on the wrong thing. Well, it's on. I'm not seeing any video, though. Seeing no video output. Is the fan running? Yeah, fan's running. No video output, huh? Is there damage in that port? Looks like there's something in there. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. Angry. This is cool, right? This is the trackball controller you could get with the 26 or the 5200, so you can play Missile Command and Centipede and stuff. It's huge, right? It's as big as a fucking console. But I got 2 of these. I think they're pretty cool. Okay. I just wanted to show that to you. May need rest of the laser assembled to boot up. Okay. Okay. Well, it does turn on, though. So we'll go ahead with this and take it apart. And see if we can get a working console out of the parts bin and get some junk out of the parts bin. When I bought all this 5200 stuff, it came with it. It came with all the 5200 stuff. Pretty cool, right? Pretty freaking cool. Okay. Well, honestly, what do we want to do here? We could just put the laser in this one and not even take this one apart. Oh, yeah. Dude, here in the DYT, we just got so much junk. People have so much shit for no damn reason. Okay. So there is our connector. Can we get away with plugging this in the redneck way again? Wait, we have to take this, Because that cable's missing, right? Yeah, we got to take this all the way apart anyway to plug the thing in, so. And I don't know where my wow stick went. It's right here. Okay. So unplug that, get that out of here. Oh, we got one more plug, and that's hardwired, so that can't go out of there. That can't stay. That actually can't stay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just add the laser assembly to this one. But to connect the laser assembly, we have to take it all the way apart, right? Because we got to get that laser cable down in here. Maybe not all the way apart, but like a lot of the way apart. Because this has such a weird design. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do it to both of them, because we'll have to take it out of the other one, won't we? Man, that sucks. We still got a screw in right here. Okay, now it should come up. I think I got them all. Yep, there it goes. Well, maybe. Let go. Let go. Let go. Ah! Alright, there's the back of the mofo. So, we need to disconnect this, and that frees this sled that we don't need. And we might as well just move that whole assembly over, so we're just using this. This is what we're using. And while we're this deep, I found them the other day. I fucking saw them, dude. I fucking saw them. They're sitting right here. While we're in here, we might as well put a battery in it. I just don't know if we got one laying around. I had a pack of them. Yeah, change the CMOS. I know Angry was going to tell me that. I just got to spend the next 30 minutes trying to find the CMOS batteries. It's a 2025 or what? No, it's a 2032. I have a 2025. Ah. Where could I have ran off with them, I wonder? I had them here. Probably threw them in a bin. But what bin would I put them into? I would assume I'd put them into PS2, or what's the other one that takes CMOS batteries? OG Xbox. Here's the OG Xbox. No, OG Xbox don't think. It's got a cap, timed cap. Yeah, 2032, which I had a pack of. I bought a bunch of them a long time ago, and I've been using them ever since. And I'm running low, but I know I have them. It's not gonna be in the DS box. That'd be retarded. Hanging on the wall here, maybe. No. I need to just put them in a drawer with the rest of the batteries, but they were in like a pack. So I was like, I ain't gonna separate the pack. I'm just gonna. Oh wait. I have another one? I do. What's missing? The pad though. Damn gremlin. Yeah, dude, my shit is you don't get the gist of how messy my space is. It is ungodly awful. Cuz I just don't have time. Like if I wanted to since I want to work on this much stuff, I got to be a damn gremlin to get through it all, man. Like it's ridiculous. Those are for, I know what those are for. And they're not for this. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I did have some, though. I know I did. Well, let's leave. Well, we're not putting this. We're just going to leave this like that, because we're not putting it together anyways right now. We'll come back to that. I'll go upstairs and see if I can find some. Let's put all of our parts to this one over here. Because we got to take the other one apart now. It's not that one. It's this one. Ugh. Okay. Don't need the battery to post. Good to know. This one's dirty. I'm assuming you're saying you don't need the enclosure cage to boot? Oh, okay. Get all these screws out of here. There we go. Okay, that's all our bottom screws. So now this should come out. Ah, I see one more. One hides under this, doesn't it? Yeah, one hides under this. You gotta move this to the side and then take this one out. Annoying. Yep, all those damn gold screws. I think we got all the screws, double check. Yeah, you just gotta get this off this front bit. There it goes. And now this should come off. Come on. Man, that was stuck on there. Okay, so now we're gonna take this out. And now this can go away. Right? Yeah, because this is the good drive. We're putting it in this one. Sorry, I had to think through that one more time. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to at least put this on it so we can sit the drive down. And we need the power supply. This is the one yeah, they should both be good, but. Well, let's just put it together with the case, but with no screws. That's what I'm gonna do. That makes it easy. Okay. Ah, shit. What am I doing? I haven't even plugged the drive in yet. You over there? You screaming at me, Yank? No. I thought I was going to look over and see you saying something like, you need to plug the thing in. What are you doing? Half expected that, half expected it. Okay, so now this can go on here. This way. We just need the power button. Let's take the power button out of the chassis here. Come on. It's the easiest way to take these out of here. I've done it so many times, but every time it's like, I want to lift up, but I don't think that's right. I think you gotta pull out first. Could just leave it in there. Just connect it right here, but then when I flip it, that's gonna be a pain in the arse. PMIC. Power management, is that what that means? Okay, well, I'm struggling to get this out of here. Usually just do it with my finger, I'm pretty sure. Am I tripping? The coffee mug. That's funny. Where are all my flatheads? I know I took 2 of them out to do something, and I probably didn't bring any of them back. I might have to look up how to get this damn thing out of here. I can't get it out. I've gotten so many of these out, and they're never this hard. It's never this hard. There. My lord, that was in there. Everyone, hold on to your britches. We're getting there. Can't wait to do all this work and then it not even post. But, oh well. What are we gonna do? Put this in here for safe. For being safesies. Or something like that. Yeah, good enough. We just want to see if you post, bro. Are you gonna post for us? Fuck it. Get out of here, bro. I'm sick and tired of your ass. Okay. That should be everything required to boot. Assuming the controller ports aren't required to boot. Angry, any input on that? Do you need the controller ports to boot? I tell you one thing you need to boot, the damn power brick. You do need that. I don't know if you need the fan, but we don't have the fan plugged in either. I know we need this though. Plug that in right there. Plug this in right here. It doesn't want to sit right, but I want to get this sitting right. Why won't you sit right? They'll tell me you're like a different drive or something. There it goes. Now it's sitting. Pretty. Okay. Turns on. Do we get anything on the screen? No. We also get no ability to open the disk drive. So this one was in the bin for a good reason, I think. It's very mad. It does turn on. We get a green light on the power, but other than that, it shows no signs of doing anything. No signs of life. Come out of there. No ability to open the disk drive or nothing. Angry, is it worth trying a different PSU on this? Same thing. Plug in the controller port? Okay. We'll plug it in. It's going to require some finagling, but that's all the way under here. Oh my God. This is hard. Come off. Just take the whole damn thing off. Just being a pain in my ass. There. What a mess. They were not thinking about how this console was going to be serviced when they put this sumbitch together. Jesus Christ. What a fucking mess. I have a strong feeling this is going to change anything, though. I bet you it still just does nothing. But it's worth a shot, I guess. Alright, still nothing. Green light's on, console's on, no video output whatsoever. No video output. And I will make sure that's not my RF box being weird real quick. And plug it into the TV and see if the TV sees it. The TV does recognize that something has been plugged in and that there's a signal, but there's nothing there. So, yeah, I think this Mobo is dead. So this can go to the Great Beyond. I'm not even gonna, like, why would I even keep this? It's fucking fried. The other one's fried too, but in a very different way. It just won't boot at all. I do have this one sitting right here that's just completely tore apart. I don't know why I completely tore it apart, but we did at some point. So I'll put that right there for now. We'll disconnect all of this, all of this, all of this, and that, and that. And then, yeah. You can go over here on the floor for now. Then I'm going to grab this one, which I also brought from the graveyard. Not sure why it was in the graveyard, but we're about to find out. And we'll see what it does. Keep the parts, chuck the motherboard. That's what I'll do, brother. That is what I'll do. Okay. So let's plug all this shit in to this motherboard. And we need the power button right here. And we need that front connector right here. And then we can put this on it. We put this on. What am I doing here? What am I doing? This on it. Oh, we forgot this side. Can we just slide it? Yeah, we can. We can just slide it. We're cooking now. We're cooking now. Okay, that should be fully assembled. Ready for a test at least. Hey, I saw some life on the laser there. Oh. We still have this plugged in the back of the TV, huh? Let's plug it in here. Oh, wait. This one's doing the same thing, I think. It will turn on. This one actually does spin the laser and attempt to read a disc, and I can actually eject and retract. So that's good. But I still ain't got nothing on the damn screen. Let's see, on a regular TV, does it show anything? Nope, no signal. Maybe it's this cable. Should I try another cable? I mean, we're really reaching if we think it's a cable. Clean the AV port. Okay. Let's see here. How bad are you, bud? Nothing. Let's see. Let's do a test real fast. Let's see if it will read the disc. Just to see if... It's making a lot of ticking noises. I think it's launched the game. Yeah. Alright, so this is a working console other than we have no fucking video signal. Isn't that just fantastic? Yeah, it seems to at least. Well, I guess we can't really test too much. Like I can't test a controller and see if the controllers work, but it does continue to spin the disc. Look in there. See if I can see anything really fucked up. We could try a different PSU again, but this one seems fine. And that port really doesn't look bad at all. It looks fine. I sprayed electronic cleaner in there too. It's dusty, it's about it. Cap next to the port. And by port, you mean the AV port? No caps on this side by the AV port. Cap or fuse. Let me Google fat PS2. Okay, other side. Of course, it's the other fucking side. The harder side to fucking get to. So I gotta unplug all this shit. Oh, left. Oh, look at all these caps. Yeah, that's a lot of caps. Is this black thing right here the fuse? Let's see if we got continuity there. There's a cap right next to it, it looks like. Seems good. Fuse is 5 ohm. That all looks good. Solder doesn't look like it's got any broken joints or anything. Got any shorts in these caps? Well, I might have another one to try. That I do. What's going on here? Oh man. Well, this one takes a different power cable. So parched. I understand. Well, this is our problem. That's definitely the cable for it. But I have no idea where... Because this isn't going to go in here, is it? No. It does go in there, but it's too small. I don't know where our... Is this... I have another one sitting over here, actually. Where did the button go? Oh, wait. Where this got thrown in the PS2 box right now. Or PS3. I don't think so. I know we were overfilling there for a minute. Okay, I wanted to try this third one, but it takes a different power cable that I guess we don't have. Okay, Angry, I'll have to figure out, because I don't have any working 5200 controllers. So I can sell you just the console with a power supply, but I won't have a controller for you, unless you want to wait. Where would this button have gone? It might have not had a button when it came into the shop, to be honest. I don't remember. This is all stuff that got messed with a long time ago in a faraway galaxy. So we do know that it seems that this disk drive works. We do have this other PS2 sitting over here. Might try this disk drive in that one and see how we go. So all these... Okay. Well, I have that one full modded one done up, if you're interested in that one. It's the one with the cosmetic front end damage, but otherwise fully working. 4-port mod. And, yeah, I just gotta get a controller set up for you. Yeah, let's see if we can get one to work here. So we have this one. And we put a new laser in this one too, and I'm pretty sure it did the same thing, where it just does not read disk. Let's find out for sure. Oh, is your power cable pulled out? It sure is. It's like, why don't I have a turn on light? It sure is. What are you stuck on? Oh, you got screws on here still. Well, can we reach in there and get it? Yeah, maybe with the bottom off. Maybe with the bottom off. So we gotta flip it this way and take this out. Now the bottom should be able to come off. Yep, there it goes. Now we should be able to plug this back in. Angry, can a bad PSU lead to no read on disk on these guys? Trying so hard to do this that I have to take the whole damn thing apart because I just want to test it real fast. Squeak, it can. That makes sense. There we go, I think that's in. Should be in enough to test. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Give me, okay, there. We have a console boot. I don't think I saw this thing even. Oh yeah, I did. So. Where did our friend go? He's still stuck on here. Give me a restart. Yeah, so this one, like the other one, doesn't really try to read at all. Not sure why. Might just have just a bunch of bad motherboards. Might just have a bunch of bad motherboards, but we'll swap the power supply on this and see if that does anything for us. You think I should change the other sled? Yeah, we'll get there. Is that worth it though? Like, it's not. This is a new laser in this sled too. Could it just be the sled? I guess anything's possible, really. No, same thing. Okay. We will change to the known good sled. That just requires a bunch of unplugging and plugging back in and shit. We're gonna have so many fucking PS2 parts on this goddamn bench, but it's fun. It's gonna be redonkulous. Come on. You got a screw in? You do have a screw in. You got 2 screws in. All of this work just to change out the disk drive. That's why these suck. All this freaking work. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Why? It's still stuck on something. Oh my god. It's still stuck. Sweet baby Jesus. This, we're gonna swap it anyways. That adapter was pretty loose there. Okay, let's put this all the way over here. And then we're gonna grab the known good one. Put it in. Okay. And if this doesn't work, I give up. And these are all just going to the realm of doom because I can't take it anymore. People will call it, that's why people call you angry. I understand. I completely understand your anger with these. It fucking blows. Okay, so power supply. I know the last thing I'm gonna do tonight. This doesn't work. Time is it anyways? 10. Yeah, I got one more project to do tonight. That's for sure. Okay. Ah! We forgot to put in the stupid power cable. Now the power cable's in. Okay. Now this is going to want to sit right here like this and come around and go down there. And now everything should be plugged in to at least attempt a boot. Okay. So there's our AV and our power, and it's on. And the laser's doing laser things like spinning. It's a little off center currently, but I'm assuming that's fine. It does the same thing. Does the same thing. Yeah. Well, we got 2 drives that are good, and we got 4 motherboards that are bad. So, what are you gonna do about it? So I will say this connector here, let's go to this cam. This connector here is broken that holds this cable in. Wonder if it's just not getting enough pressure on it, making it not read, because it's pretty loose. It could be something like that, but like if I push it into place, it does hold it down, which seems like it's making an okay connection, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's getting pressure. I could hot glue it in. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. That over here. Alright. I got something else I want to do right now. And it's not fuck with more PlayStation 2s. These can be sent to Valhalla for all I care. Yeah, he's toasted. Knowing me, I probably had a hand in the toasting. Probably had a hand in that. Let's bag all these PS2 screws. Let Odin deal with them. Okay, I'm back. And we're going to switch to this camera. I'm going to get this out of here. This is all of our 5200 controllers. Okay. I'll let you guys stew on what the hell you're looking at for a minute. See if you can figure it out. In the meantime, get my power supply here set back up so I can get this light running. Oh, I gotta turn this thing on. There we go. Now I can turn this on. Solder iron's heating up. So we should have 3 of those, and we do. Because we have 3 of them we need to replace. The other ones don't look bad. That's the wrong bulb. Definitely not great, but what do these bulbs run off of? This is the 755s. What do we have in here? 44s. Might have some more 44s. Oh no, those are way too big. Those are 6 bulbs. I know I had another thing of bulbs somewhere. Maybe it's not down here, it might be outside in the barn. These 55 bulbs should work though. Let's see. On my phone? Yeah. They're 6 volt. Okay. 6 volt lamps. Angry. Let's see if you can figure out what you're looking at here. This is going to be a weird one. I'm going to see if I can get them to light real fast. No, that's not going to work because that's not plugged in there. Output display. Then this side goes to ground. It goes around like that. Nothing. Is it 6 volts AC? Okay, so we should be able to give 6 volts to this and see if these... So first of all, we need to replace these holders. I forget what the fuck they're called. We need to replace them. So let me desolder this leg here, because someone broke this one off, it looks like. Yeah, there's still like a little piece of something in there. There we go. That's clear now. Same thing, same deal over here. So these are, yes, this is for an arcade cabinet. This is the score panel to Atari Football. And I have finished my restoration more or less on Atari Football out in the barn. The only thing I have left to do is cosmetic stuff. The game fully works. I just have to get all this little stuff fixed, which includes replacing all of these. So there's 3. We got to replace 3. Oh, where'd my phone go? Yeah, so what this does is these 6 lights light up all the time, and then these LEDs tell you which play you're running. I couldn't remember. I think most of these LEDs worked, but I do have replacement LEDs somewhere, I think up here in this pile. But first, we need to replace these cabinet lights, which is going to be somewhat hard considering these are different. They're different but the same. Looks like we got these just have 2 legs like this, so we might have to Dremel down these legs a bit to get them to fit in here, because this is definitely different than what I expected. But these are like generic ones, and these are specialty Atari ones. So what can I say? I mean, that's just how it goes. Maybe you might be right. Honestly, I have 2 of these. I've only ever noticed that all these lights just stay on the bulbs, and then these lights, or when you're choosing your play, each one's a different play. So. how are we going to do this? Because we definitely need to cut this down, or we'll just put, we'll just solder a wire to this, to these legs, or like a something like this, and then we can poke that through. That might be the move. And then we'll probably put hot glue on the bottom to give it some more rigidness. The circuit's really simple. I mean, you can look at it. So it said it took 6 volts. So if we use our bench power supply here, we can give it 6 volts. And that's going to be positive on this side. Yeah, this is our common ground. It's got the... Yep. So, we just make sure that that's not touching anything else. Well, we'll do this. We'll do this outside pin. Like that. And then we can touch this one off here, and we should see the lights turn on. Well, they just turned on a second ago. What the hell? It's not making a good connection on that or something. We had this one here. I saw it light up from under. Now it's not lighting up. What did you do? Huh. It lit up for a second. Now we can't get it to light up. Probably reflow all these joints here. These are old joints, man. What is going on here? I saw it work first, like the first time we did it. Now it don't want to work no more. The hell's up with that? Yeah, there's one. There's one's on. So that's the only one that seems to be working. You can see it floating through there. Try to trick old Yank. You can't trick old Yank, man. Alright, so only one of these bulbs came on, so... What if I put a new bulb in? Where'd my new bulbs go? Where my new bulbs at? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that just needs cleaned really bad. Damn it, I can't do that. That one's just corroded and dirty. Yeah. Think of how many years of service these things have, man. It's a fucking lot. Oh, I have something that I can test out here for this. I bought these recently, and I haven't tried one yet. A little fiberglass pen. Fiberglass pen. Let's move that shit out of the way that we're dragging. So we'll see if that will help here. What do you think? They're gonna do anything for us? No. Might check my... Oh, yeah, I see my socket in there. Looks pretty bad, too. Let's take this off. And this solder joint looks like shit. You can see the crack. Actually, you can literally see the crack in the solder joint on him. So let's reflow him. And we'll reflow his partner while we're at it. Reflow this one. And these are all cracked. All right. Put a bulb in it now. That one's dead. That's better. Just stay lit, buddy. Here we go. That's an okay bulb. I'll probably replace it anyways, but... Here we go, Spencer, game changer for cleaning oxidation. Tristan's like, let's see if Yank's legit or full of shit. Let's see if he knows his parts. No, it wasn't a test. It's a fun challenge. Is that okay? Is there something wrong with just challenging your peers? Ah, come on. All right, now we got all 4 lights coming on. Well, we're supposed to have 2 more here in the middle. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna solder those up. Let's, we'll just connect our hot here on that. And I don't have any solid core wire. I have some braided wire. Probably be easiest just to get some legs off of some components that we're probably not going to use, like some really old fat resistors, and use that. Dogleg them on. Yeah, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to take something like these old resistors and cut their legs off, or cut pieces of their legs off, and then solder the legs to the bottom of these, and then sit them right like that. Which makes them stand a little taller. I'll probably cut, yeah, let's just cut these off so it's straight to the, I might need to go get stronger metal cutters to do this, but yeah, there we go. What is that? Is that a game? That's the one. Wait. Oh yeah, it's plugged over here. Interesting. I'll just leave that unplugged for now. Sorry about that. When I plugged my bench in, all my arcade games turned on, and my Centipede just freaked out. And it seems to still be freaking out, so I just unplugged it for now. We're gonna have to figure that out later. It's never a dull moment with these old games. They're always breaking. Fucking continuously breaking. So we shortened that one. Here it is. That's good. That's as tall as the other ones now. So now we just need to cut legs off of these. And they really don't have to be long. Like, that's probably good. Something like this. We'll just solder that through the hole. Damn it, this solder does not want to keep that hole coated. Damn it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because that was a dumb idea to fucking begin with. So we're gonna do that. So we know that we can solder that like this. And then we can just cut this off. And then we got a length on the other side. And now we're gonna do the same thing again. Where we go through, solder, solder. Come on. There it goes. Cut. Now we got both wires sticking through. And now we're just gonna put them on. This one's way too fucking long. Solder them to these legs. You can bend them a bit. Oh, where's our one that we trimmed already? That's not the one we trimmed. Here it is. Like that. Now we can solder these together. Maybe. Let's get some solder on these. There we go. Same thing here. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. That one's still real finicky. How's that? He will. Yeah, it sounds like the soundboard freaked out on it. I don't know. Great. That's just another thing I gotta do, right? Like, fuck me. All right, that seems to be in there pretty good. Oh, yeah, it is. All right. Sick. So just one more on this board, and then we're gonna check the LEDs. Okay. So let's cut another one down. Bend that out. And then we're gonna get, so we killed that one. Throw it away. And then we're gonna do the same thing where we take the legs of this and we're gonna push it on through about as much as we need. And then I'm gonna bend this over. And then I'll solder it into the hole. Okay. Now we're going to take this, trim this down for sure. And we're going to get solder on both sides of this leg. Okay. Paint that shit on there. Paint that shit on. Boom. Got another bulb here. Look at that. That one. Oh, that is a new one. Here we go. Look at that. Fantastique. Okay, so now let's check the LEDs on this one. Let me see if I can find my LEDs, because I think they're up here. Because I piled all the arcade parts for ATARI football up here at one point. Yep, here they are. It's like bags and bags of them. Should all be in this one bag. Yep, here they are. There are the LEDs, in case we need them. I bought way too many of them because I thought each kit was like one. I thought each quantity was one because it was like 10 cents, so I bought a shit ton of them. The cores, go down to 5 volt. And then our ground for a 5 volt line looks like it is the third one in. And then positive is every other one. So, that. Or I'm doing them backwards. Am I doing them backwards? Is positive the third one in? Ground is every other one? Yeah, okay, there we go. turn up the voltage a bit. It seems to be pretty. There we go. Oh! I'm doing something wrong. That one totally just burned up. Even giving it too many volts. What's going on here? Not like it's hard to replace. Probably best to just replace them all, to be honest. Yeah, we cooked him. I smell it. I was giving it almost 7 volts. Maybe that's why I was mad. But at 5 volts, it wasn't bright. It wasn't bright at all. So I was like, oh, crank it up. Didn't appreciate the crank. Did not appreciate it one bit. Okay, so long side this way. There we are. I don't mind fucking around with the power supply with this board because there's not a simpler board in the universe than this. I would assume that this is ground, which is pin 3. And then each of these, but it's not, it's definitely the other way around. That's 5 volts we're giving it. Oh! Maybe I am backfeeding it. Dude, we blew one up! That's sick as fuck. Is it too many volts? Are these not 5 volt diodes? Is that way too much? Is that way too much? Oh, you know what? I don't have the current limited. Could there be something going on with that? That was fun, though. We're having fun in electronics class today. We're blowing up diodes. I remember when I blew up my first diode, and I'm still doing it. How many volts does a diode take? We're giving it way too much. Probably giving it way too much. Come on out of there, buddy. 2 volt? Yeah, that would do it. We're giving it way too much. Come on out of there. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to take the damn... You're trying to take that with it. Do not take that with it, you son of a bitch. There. Jesus, that thing was in there. Okay, well, let's try that again at 2 volts and see Hey, that looks better. Wait, that's supposed to be on this pin. Right? Yeah. So 3 and 4 are both dead. 3's trying, but no. But 1's good. 1 goes great. So we'll replace those two. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to put some flux on them. We're going to suck them out. I did. I think they probably all worked fine before I gave them 5 volts. They probably all worked fine. Somehow the first one survived my 5-volt apocalypse. I don't know how he managed that, but he did. Shout out to him, really. Alright, let's make sure we put these the right way around. We won't repeat this on the other one. I can promise you that much. Won't repeat our mistake. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. There you go. There we go. Okay. Oh, that one's raised a bit. Ow, damn it. Put it all the way down. There we go. That's better. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? So we have 1 still. Yes. 2. Yes. 3. Yes. 4. Yes. 1 is definitely different than the rest. Probably should just replace 1 so that they're consistent. We'll just replace all the diodes. We're already in here. He tried to trick me. I did no such thing. It was just a quick test of, Hey, but did it work? No, you should feel good. because it didn't work. This way and down. There we go. All the way, please. Good sir. Thank you. And then boom and boom. Okay. Final check. It's going to be on pin 3 and this one. So I'm not making a good connection. Well, what'd I do? Put you in backwards? Yes, I did. Man, I'm throwing tonight. Throwing the fucking game. There we go. Beautiful. All right, that one's done. Just got to clean the flux off the back. Angry is starting to understand the novicy of this electronics channel and why we're averaging 1 viewer a stream. Yeah, the front of this needs cleaned. That's just gonna have to go through the damn washer or something. All right, we need to do one more of those fuck shit lights. So let's do that. Okay. Right about there is good. Don't drop your iron, big boy. Alright. Next one. And we're gonna look at all these. They all look okay. That one's giving me the heebie-jeebies. All the other ones look good. Any other crack joints? That's definitely a crack joint right there. Reflow a lot of these pins. Because it's a lot of years of sitting. Okay, we got 2 pieces of metal sticking out now. We can bend these out. There we go. There's a good amount of solder on that now. Good amount of solder on that. Let's get this bent the way we want it. Put that in, like, push back on that. And connect on this one. Actually bent that a little too far. Didn't have that problem on any of the other ones. Sit it right down in there. Yep, I like that. Okay. Boom. There we go. It's looking good. It's looking like a good connection. All right, let's crank this bitch back up to 6. I need to go get more bulbs. The rest of my bulbs are upstairs. Be right back. Here's some more bulbs. This is actually, oh, let me get my microphone. If you go on my eBay store, you'll see, but this is actually my second ATARI football that I'm doing. I have one fully restored that is for sale, if anyone's interested. Okay, so this was outside ground. Inside power? Yeah. Alright, this one looks good. That's all 6 bulbs. Alright, and then we're gonna bring this voltage way back. We're gonna touch the positive to pin 3. We're on 2 volt. Yeah. I mean, all these LEDs work. Do we leave them or just replace them while we're here? I think we just replace them while we're already in here, to be honest. Especially because the other ones are so much brighter now because they're new. These are really dim in comparison. Call this preventative maintenance. That's what we'll call it. Cool. We'll do 2 at a time. And that should be long side forward, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, why am I looking at this one and struggling? I can look at the one I did. So just go this way. That hole's definitely not sucked out. Come on, bruh. There it is. That's the right way around. Okay. Two more. There it is. All right. Looks good. First one's a little lopsided. Let me fix that. Better. So now, if I put positive on pin 3, all right, all those work. So now we got 2 fully working ATARI football control boards. They just need a good cleaning. That's really it for tonight. These bulbs are all trash.
We'll just do some pickup cleanup. Waiting for Angry to get back so we can tell him goodnight.
Beautiful. Here's our massive stash of LEDs because we bought way too damn many of them. Oh, damn it. Yeah, all done. All done. That one could use a bit of a bend. There we go. All done. All the LEDs work. You weren't here for Yank, so I'll do it again. But we did all the LEDs on this one. Those are all working. And if we crank up our voltage on our power supply to about 6 volts, and we put this guy on the outside, we got 6 working bulbs on this board now. Nice, right? Alright, so both of our control boards for ATARI Football are working now. Pretty freaking sweet. DK bought too many. Yeah, I bought way too many LEDs. Don't know why. Don't ask, don't ask. Gotta get some of this black soot out of here. There we go. It's coming off. Just years of grime and God knows. So this ATARI Football came out of a barn. It had, the glass was busted on top. The circuit board was in it. The door had been ripped off, like for the coin door. So, oh, and the 42-pin connector that connects the motherboard or the game board to the monitor had melted. So I had to repin a 42-pin connector, which I'll tell you how much fun that was. It really sucked. Looks a lot better. And would you believe, after just doing a repin and then a kit on the power supply, the game came right on. Game works. So these are these boards out of it. I recently did the controllers too. The controllers, I need to take some screws to work and get some, which reminds me, I gotta get those out because I'm gonna take them to work tomorrow and see if I can steal some hardware. We'll see if Dave can figure out what ones I need at work. But there they are. So, with new bulbs and everything. Well, we might as well replace this one. We put all new bulbs in it besides one. That's stupid. Those are all new bulbs now, aren't they? Yeah. If you look on my eBay store, I actually have an Atari football for sale. Because I have 2 of them. Yeah, so the first Atari football I shipped it all the way from Chicago, and it works great. I just did general maintenance on it, lubed the rollers, replaced capacitors, replaced bulbs, replaced the LEDs, replaced the rollers for the bearings, and it works great. This one did not, but I already told you all about that. Cool. So that's it. That's it for tonight. What cam do I want? This cam. That's all I'm doing tonight. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. Not sure. Not sure. I got a lot to do tomorrow. But I will take those parts for the controller and hopefully get them so that I can finish the controller on Atari Football. Thanks, Angry. Angry, do you know, I'm pretty sure you can... Well, when I start this in OBS, I don't hit start recording. I just hit start stream. But I know the stream goes up to YouTube. I can download the entire video off YouTube, right? Because I'm making a video for this restoration of Atari Football, and I want to be able to take that part that I just did and, probably speed it up 10x and put it in the video. I'm assuming I can do that through YouTube. But if I can't, then I will just screen record it, I guess. Play the stream and screen record it. I mean, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I want to get this Atari Football project done. Here, I will show you. So, I need to buy a few things. So I need the bezel. I don't need the side art. Side art's fine. I need this bezel from Phoenix Arcade. I know when I do this, sometimes my computer shits the bed, so. Okay, I can take it off to YouTube. That's good. So, I need this. I need the bezel. I don't need this. These are fine. And I need the glass. So, what is that? $300 some in parts. And some team. I got to replace the T-molding. And it will be ready to go. I also need to get a bezel for Mappy. I could do the control overlay too, because it's rough. The glass bezel looks fine, but I need the marquee. I need the marquee for Mappy, as well as the top piece of metal that holds Mappy, holds that in. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get that. I gotta go online and figure out which one's gonna work for that. Because a couple websites sold a couple different monitor bezel holders, so I gotta make sure I get the right one. Anywho, that's gonna be a big order. I kind of want to sell the first Atari Football before I go and invest money into this other one. Like, I'm going to finish it regardless. But before I go buying all this art, I would like to use the money from from the first one to do that. Oh, I don't need that. I need this. Not that. I don't need that. I need this. Does it combine shipping prices? It might. Later on. $500 in parts, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Angry. I sold all the Ataris. Except, I have a few 6 switchers left. I sold all the 4 switchers. They're all gone. I actually ran out. Well, my listing had 8 available, but in reality I had like 14. So like all 8 sold. And then I was like, shit, because you know how eBay works is if you have watchers on a listing and the listing ends, like you lose all your watchers. So I had to remake the listing and start from scratch. And I was like, well, this is going to take forever to sell them now because all my watchers are gone. And it probably took longer, but I sold the other ones. Sell 2 more Ataris first. Yeah, that sounds good. That does sound good. It sounds like a plan. Next stream, I don't know where the top is to this one. It probably got lost in the move. This is a controller I was mucking with a long time ago. Long time ago. I want the desk, bro. So this already has the new overlay. It has the OG buttons here. But this is the flex ribbon cable that fixes the controllers. So I could get one controller made, and then this could be the one that I send to you, Yank, if you're wanting to buy that console and just one controller. I just gotta finish it. So, yeah, 5200. I listed one of the 5200s on eBay today. We'll see if it sells. That one was just kind of my first attempt at like a bundle thing. That one just works, and it comes with a controller that I did redone controller. You want 2 controllers? Okay. Yeah, because, okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you count the one that you're buying, consoles. And I had 13 controllers. So that's enough to give everybody 2 besides 1. That's assuming they all I can get all of them to work. Oh, and one of them I'll sell with a trackball controller, so he'll only need 1 controller and the trackball probably do that on one of them. I don't know. What do you think? Do I sell the trackballs in bundles? Or do I sell the trackball controllers individually? Here, you'll think this is really cool, Yank. Unfortunately, this guy that I bought out a lot of his collection, his basement flooded at one point, so a lot of the boxes got ruined. The stuff didn't get wet, but the basement got so humid because all of his shit was up on shelving. So the electronics didn't get wet, but all the boxes got so humid that they, broke apart. Let me get this the way it's supposed to be. Jesus Christ. It's fighting me. I think that's supposed to go like that. That folds over. Like this. Yeah, there we go. So we have the box to the trackball. It's probably best if I do this. The box. It's got the original foam in it. And the instrucciones. That's different. I don't know if that goes in there. It says trackball controller. That's definitely not it. That's a different trackball. My limited warranty. 90-day warranty is all they gave you on this. That's fucking awful. ATARI accessory limited 90-day warranty. Shitty ass warranty. Oh, Attic. Didn't know you were in here. Thanks for joining us. Alright, guys. Cool. Everyone have a great... he's probably been lurking this whole time. I need to get this set up so I can see the names of the viewers. I don't have that. Is that one of the docs I can add? Not one of the custom. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you everybody. Thank you Angry for hanging out. Sorry, sucks we couldn't fix any PS2s, but maybe next time. But we got that done. I needed to get that done to finish Atari Football. So, and we'll get some art ordered here after we sell the first Atari Football. Anyways. Bye. Good night.